Alright, so here we have, in light of the recent situation, a letter from Unknown Worlds, and also a new picture. We'll come back to that, we'll check that out after. But let's have a little read of this to see what they've got to say about what happened. A letter to our community. Hello, Subnauts. We know that you have a lot of questions and concerns about the news from our publisher regarding the leadership changes at Unknown Worlds. First, we want to take a moment to reflect on the vision and core values of exploration and discovery that have defined Subnautica from the very beginning. They have not only shaped the identity of the entire series, but they continue to guide how we think, build, and create every day. We strongly believe in those values and are dedicated to upholding them in Subnautica 2. Okay, this is good. So basically they're saying that the core values of Subnautica, what we love, they're going to try their best to uphold that. Cool, great news so far. We're also supporting Steve Papotsis. He's the guy who took over the original three creators. As he transitions into his role as CEO at Unknown Worlds. He's already expressed his excitement to check out everything we've been working on and is diving into supporting our ongoing vision and journey to releasing Subnautica 2 Early Access. Okay, so Early Access is still a thing. That's great. When it comes to Subnautica 2, the team that has been working on the game day to day over the last few years remains completely unchanged. That team includes veterans of the Subnautica series, dating back to the earliest days of the original Subnautica. To the many incredible and talented developers who came aboard to help us bring our vision for Subnautica 2 to life. So, this is also great. All of the original people who've worked on the game, they are still there. They have removed the lead designers, but the people who are actually doing the nitty-gritty stuff are still there working on the game. Where are we? Here. The world and experience we've been crafting is something that we're all extremely proud of. From the story we're hoping to tell, to every creature, big and small, down to the tiniest rock. We want to reassure you that Crafton feels strongly about supporting that vision at the studio as we continue to navigate the game towards early access. Again, pointing out that early access. So, Crafton is strongly supporting the vision from the studio. This is saying that they're trying their best not to let us down in the vision that we want to see from the original team, which are, in most parts, still there. Our commitment to open development and crafting Subnautica 2 alongside our community during early access hasn't changed. Wonderful. We believe strongly in listening to your voices, great, and have received invaluable feedback from hundreds of community members who have participated in early playtests of the game. Lucky guys. Far out, I didn't know there were early playtests. We want to ensure, along with full support from Crafton, that Subnautica 2 meets the highest quality standards and delivers on your expectations. I mean, this is just all really good news, and from what I can read here. They're still going to listen to our voices, they're still doing early access, they're still having people playtest and give ideas and stuff. It's good, it's good. While we work closely with Steve to get him up to speed with all the amazing work the team has already done on Subnautica 2, we also understand that it means we'll need to ask you to remain a little patient and support us as he comes on board. An update to our schedule and more information, including the early access, will be coming soon. Okay, that's awesome. One final thing we want to address, as we've seen some additional concerns about it, nothing has changed with how the game is structured. It will remain a single-player first experience with optional co-op multiplayer. No subscriptions, no loot boxes, no battle pass, no microtransactions. Okay, so the same thing that they were saying a few months ago. So, let me finish. We want to thank you, as always, for your incredible support and enthusiasm for Subnautica 2. We've seen so many of your messages and well wishes for the studio and development team, and we're all incredibly grateful for every single one. Keep diving. Nice, okay. So let's go back to this part here. People are worried that it's going to be a subscription-based battle pass microtransactions, all this because of the new management by the guy who created Callisto Protocol. This is not happening. It's all gonna be okay. This basically what they've done here is they've gotten scared. You know, the carrot's up their ass right now. They don't know what to do. We don't know how true this is gonna be, and I also would like to know who's we, because we could mean the original Subnautica team. If that's the case, that's great. But we could also mean, you know, the new team now taking over, Crafton. This could just be them trying to save their asses. But I mean, I wouldn't think that they were lying about this. But I mean, leopards don't change their spots, you know? But what's really important here is if we come back to this point around here, when it comes to the team that has been working on the game, this remains completely unchanged. The world is something they're extremely proud of, and they want to tell the story of the vision at the studio. So it seems like the whole situation of them changing the management is just to progress the game a bit faster. Because we know Subnautica, they do take their sweet ass time bringing out content. Overlooking this, I don't think this is a bad thing. It's not the best thing, and the game would probably be better if the original creators were still on it. But with this, at least we can hope for a faster game, possibly some DLC in the future. I know you guys don't want extra paid content, but a DLC is a DLC. I'd pay for that. I'm sure you would too. One final thing we should take away from this is that the original team, 99% of the original team, is still working on the game. We're still getting early access. They're still going to take community ideas. It's just the game is now being kickstarted by someone who's ready to give it a little bit momentum, which is what they said in their other statement. And honestly, some momentum and energy is what the game needs right now. I know I want it to be super polished as well, but I am not trying to wait until 2028 as a PlayStation player to play this game. You can take what you want from this. I know a lot of people are not happy, and they still will not be happy after reading this, but I think it's going to be okay. I actually think this might be a good thing. I guess the only thing now is to just wait and see how everything plays out. Anyway, let's go check out this new photo as well, this new image we've got. So you can see a new base design. It does look a lot more polished than the old base design. You can tell they're using a completely new engine for it. Another thing that I've noticed that I want to point out as well, it says Welcome Center here. And these corals have been growing for a long time. Perhaps the planet we're going on could be some sort of old resort, like an underwater resort planet that maybe was destroyed by a big creature or was taken over by some alien race. It could be some theory. We've got the same light sticks as the original. Some extra pieces that might be placed on top of the base. Maybe, what is that? An air filter maybe? Maybe a water filter? Probably an air filter. It looks very nice and open. I know a lot of people were asking for it to be an open game, much like the first one, you know. A lot of people didn't like the tightness of Below Zero. But no, this looks good. We've got a salvage box here as well. So there's definitely going to be scannables in that. And we can tell from this yellow grass, this is the same biome. And also down here I've noticed a small node, possibly, it looks like diamond or magnetite. It's probably going to be titanium though. Interesting to find it sitting by itself in the early game. Or maybe that could be the node. That could be the node for titanium. Well, yeah. I mean, the game's looking good. Everything seems to be going alright for now. You know, they haven't ruined the company. The game's still there. We're still getting what we want. We hope. But yeah, thanks for listening to me yap for a couple minutes there. Have a good one, guys. Peace.